welcome to 2 Cents by Nishtha Bhatnagar. Today I thought let's do a quick video on happiness because I get asked by so many people as to what they should do to start feeling happy in life. Now, first of all, happiness is no magic pill. Happiness is not something that you consume and that remains with you forever. It is like most practices. You have to nurture it, you have to cultivate it, and chances are if you continue to do certain things and take certain actions on a sustained way, in a sustained manner, over a sustained period of time, happiness will not elude you anymore. And what are those things? A lot of people ask me this question, what are those things? So firstly, happiness is not something that lies in the future. Don't look at happiness as a goal or as something that you will achieve in the future on probably living in a certain kind of house or driving a certain kind of car or making a certain amount of money, because these things are variable. They keep changing. Think about your life 10 years ago. You probably live in a house that you imagine yourself living 10 years ago. You probably drive a car you imagine yourself driving 10 years ago. You probably make the kind of money you thought would be the optimal amount of money you got to make in life to be happy 10 years ago. But are you not looking to make better money? If given a chance, would you not like to live in a bigger house? Would you not want to drive a bigger car? Most likely your answer is going to be yes. So yes, materialistic possessions may give us joy for a certain amount of time, but most of them result in what we call hedonic adaptation, which is that we get used to the luxury and then it just becomes one of those other things that are part of our life and stop giving us sustained happiness. So stop basing your happiness, one, on things, and two, stop placing it in the future. Happiness needs to be experienced here and now. What is happiness? Happiness is a feeling. And how can you experience that feeling without actually having a certain possession? Well, you can. You can experience unconditional happiness. And what does that mean? Well, imagine you've got a phone call from a very, very close friend, somebody whom you love dearly, and he or she is sharing a beautiful piece of news with you. Go through those emotions. See what you feel. You will have that smile on your face, even though that is not happening. It's just something you're imagining. All you need to do is imagine the situation that you think will bring the happiness. And you can experience that happiness here and now, even though that situation does not exist. So start doing that. Start looking for anchors. Start creating those emotions in your body and believing that those things exist for you, even though they may not. Just experience the emotion. Secondly, one of the things that a lot of people end up doing and making themselves miserable is comparing themselves with others. You've got to stop doing that right now. You see, in Netherlands, what they do is they have something called the Dutch postal lottery system, and every month or a week they pick a lottery winner who's given $1 million and a BMW for free as a lottery. And what happens? Of course, the person who's won the lottery starts accumulating more possessions. But so if House A has won the lottery, BMW notices a spurt in sales in House B, House C, House D. Those guys have not won the lottery. They have not got the car for free, but suddenly they start believing that they would be lesser than their neighbors if they didn't have the BMW car. And so they buy the BMW car. Did you need it? No, your next door neighbor got it for free, but you still bought the car. So stop comparing your life with those of others. Base what you need on the basis of what you need. Make that distinction of need versus desire. Desires are unlimited, but what you need is fairly limited. It is believed that an average person in the United States of America requires $40,000 to live the good life. But anybody who's making $40,000, you're going to ask the person, well, you have a good house, you've got good food on the table, your kids go to good school, and you have some money to socialize, go on your vacation, so on and so forth, and you will save some for your retirement. Are you happy? Would you like to stop here? And the answer is going to be no. I want to make $100,000. I want to make $200,000. There is no stopping that. So stop comparing yourselves with others and live your life on the basis of what makes you truly happy. Someone else may have all the money in the world, but that does not mean they're happy. It has taught us this really big lesson. Regardless of how much money you've got in your pocket, at the end of the day, if you gotta go, you gotta go. It doesn't matter. You may not even find yourself a hospital bed, even though you may have a lot of money in your pocket. So it doesn't matter. What really matters and what will give you true resounding, continual, consistent happiness? Well, it's your relationships, and that's what you should be investing in. Invest in people, nurture relationships, cultivate relationships, spend time with people who make you happy. Be thankful to the Almighty that you have friends and family. Watch your children do the small things they do to make you happy. Trust me, happiness is not a long distant dream or goal. Happiness is in the here and now. And if you can start doing these 2-3 things on a daily basis, chances are you will learn to be happy no matter what the external circumstances are. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section below and keep watching 2 Cents by Nishtha Bhatnagar.